Hi children, welcome to the science class. This is our first class, and in this class we are going to study the first lesson, that is food and where does it come from. And let me introduce this year's textbook first. This is your textbook, science textbook for class 6, and this is the NCERT textbook. And in this book there are science lessons. 16 lessons are given. 16 lessons are given inside the textbook. All the lessons are important and all the lessons are basic for the coming years. Let me start with the first lesson, that is food. And you know that we have different types of food. In a day, we are eating minimum 4 times, and these food items are different also. Morning we have different types of breakfast, and at noon we have rice, different types of rice and different types of curries with the rice. Then evening we have some snacks to eat, different types of variety of snacks during evening time. And at night we are having different types of food item, either chapati, rice with curries, and like that we can have different. We used to eat different kinds of food during night also. So in a day, minimum we are eating 4 times the food. And our body require different variety of food, and different types of food can give different components. These all components are needed for the proper growth of our body. And in this lesson, we focus on what are the different items we add while we cook a food item. And let me take one example. Suppose we make rice. Rice is a food item. Rice is a food item. So, can you say what are the different ingredients or items we need to add to make out rice? Very simple. For making rice, we need to take some raw rice, then we add some amount of water. These two things are enough to make out rice. Clear? And we add only these two items to make out rice. Very simple. Just take a vessel, take some amount of water, then wash some raw rice, then put it into the vessel, then boil it for a particular time. That depends on the type of the rice we are using. Sometimes 20-25 minutes, and sometimes we boil till 1 or 1.5 hours. Like that, it depends on the type of the rice we are using. And in this way, we can make out rice. So rice is a food item with a very less number of ingredients. And when we think about a curry, dal, using dal, and for this dal curry, can you say how many items we need to add with the dal for making a curry? Different items, okay? And we take some dal, then we add some water, then we add, after that we need some oil, then we need some or salt, and we need to add some spices, and if you are adding any vegetable, that also we can add. Or these all the things are the ingredients to make out a dal curry. So here when we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingredients are there to make a dal curry. And for the first one, we added only 2 items, but in the second, we added 6 different items to make out dal curry. And in our diet, we can add some items. That's meat. We eat meat. Then we can have, or we can use some eggs in our daily diet. We can include all these items. Then milk. Then butter. These all things can also be added. Fruits, etc. These all items can also be added with that. And from where do all these things coming from? So we are eating fruits, we are eating vegetables, we are eating meat, egg, milk, butter, fruits, then different types of rice, everything. And now we discuss where do these all things coming from? Where do all these things coming from? And rice. From where we will get rice? From a plant, paddy plant. So we can say that we get rice from plant. We get rice from plant. What about the dal? That is also from plant. Is it right? Am I right? Yes. That is also from a plant. Then what about the meat? That is not from a plant, but it is from an animal, right? Animal. We can get it from either from goat or from buffalo or from what hen, like that. We can use different types of meat. Then egg, only from hen, that is an animal. Then milk, definitely from an animal, either from cow, goat, like that. And butter, that is we can make out from the milk. So that is a butter is an item that we can get from milk, or this is also from an animal. Then fruits, that is from plants. And when we list out the things like this, we can see the almost all the food items we are getting either from a plant or from an animal. So in this list you can see 1, 2, then 1, 2 items are from the plant and all the remaining items are from the animals. Or we say that these plants and the animals are the 2 main sources of our food. So mainly we eat all the items that we are getting from either from a plant or from an animal. So these 2 are called the 2 sources of our food. So we eat either cereals, pulses, then meat, then fish. So these all are or we can divide the sources into 2, that is a plant and an animal. So these 2 are the main sources of food item. Okay, and now I wind up the class with this, and after watching this video, you do this activity. First you read the page number 1 and 2 from the textbook. I'll post the pages of this textbook 1 and 2 into the group, and you read that. Then do the exercise table number 1, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 3. Please do 1, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 3 and read the pages 1 and 2. Understood? And I hope you all understood the today's section, and thank you.